Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your March Tarotscope for 2023. We are going to start with the Soul Journey deck and pull a core card for your reading. Oops, let me fix my camera real quick here. To see what your reading is based around, okay, for a core energy. And while I do that really quick, I do pre-shuffle all my decks except for the one I'm going to begin with. I usually shuffle that one while I am telling you about the key dates for the month, okay? Instead of doing two separate videos for each month, I am going to do one video for the month covering the entire month. All at one time instead, because I have been extremely busy, so I apologize for getting these out a little bit late, but I do caregive for a gentleman I live with, and he has had some health issues, so I've been a little bit behind, and because of that, I don't want to have to try and put out extra videos right now at the moment, so I'm going to just do one video for the month. Do stay tuned though, because I will be having a full moon reading, and as well as a Saturn into Pisces transit reading, because that is very uncommon and hasn't happened since 1993. So we'll talk about that more in the next video, when that whole thing comes out around the 7th. All right, so for now, the key dates for the month of March are Pluto, the planet of transformation, moving into the sign of Aquarius, and that is a big deal because it happens only once a generation. Okay, Pluto moves in Aquarius, and we're going to see more humanitarian society. Mars is also going to be bringing our full moon March 7th into the fussy sign of Virgo, and the start of Aries season will be coming. Virgo is also very detail orientated. Okay, so with this full moon, this lunation is going to bring opportunities for unexpected romance, regardless of your sign. With the full moon is that important date of Saturn moving into Pisces, the sign of Pisces. Saturn, I almost said Sagittarius. Saturn being the planet that of wisdom, karma, rules and restrictions, and many other things, is going to hit Pisces, our dreamer sign, okay? This will remind us that it's okay to be different, as well as help remove creative blocks and get our butts in gear. As well as March 16th, we'll take on a romantic turn when Venus, the planet of love, enters its home sign of Taurus. The 18th, Mercury enters Aries, and this will also help you to achieve what has been on your mind romantically, okay? Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in a relationship or get done romantically, this will help that come into fruition. March 20th begins our Aries season with the spring equinox, bringing a celebration of life, growth, joy, and abundance. The new moon in Aries on the 21st, which will be a great time to set intentions for what you wish to manifest in your life. The 23rd, like I said, marks Pluto staying in Aquarius until 2044. This means a new age of humanitarian and collective caring is going to happen for everyone. And finally, March 25th, Cancer will have Mars coming in. As a result, we will have less fighting, as nobody's going to be in the mood because it'll be too much energy to even bother. So the end of the month will go smooth, but we have a very busy month planetary wise. All right, so let's see what we have for your first card. Look at that, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yes, that is what is going to happen this month for you guys. Definitely see that happening. I was kind of already on that verge of going there with you guys prior to this, because I was really thinking, I feel like Cancer has got this giant change coming in the year of 2023. I'm going to pull some tarot, but also for the month of March, I really feel like many of us are going to be collectively just growing. But Cancer is going to be one that's really going to crap or get off the pot, pardon my French, and really start getting things going for themselves, okay, in a more positive aspect. So let's cut the deck and see what we've got coming in for you guys. All right. Okay, move that off to the side a little. Eight of Pentacles. Oops. The Moon card. Okay, the Moon is a different card in this tarot deck only. I don't believe any other tarot decks have it. Strength. It's kind of its own thing in this deck. We have a couple extra cards in the Witch Tarot deck. But I really love this deck. I resonate with it very well. So I choose to use it most often. Okay, now, when you get Eight of Pentacles, this really signifies practical knowledge, okay, and determination. Let's see here. If I can get this camera to sync and focus. This is now like on-hands training, so, or studying with your career or some type of magical art, okay? So here's an opportunity now to immerse yourself in a creative project. That could be art or writing. Maybe you'll do poetry or music or any type of the arts or anything creative, okay? And it's really kind of crazy that this comes in when I say we're going to have that Saturn into Pisces transit, which is really going to help move those creative blocks. So if you're stuck right now, you won't be stuck for long, Cancer. This is about being focused and disciplined and diligent with your projects. So you will put your good skills to use, and hard work will pay off, and you'll see the success in that. Pay attention to detail, and you've got work in progress, but you're going to have you're nearing a successful completion. Sorry, I had a card sticking to my arm. And then when we get the Moon card, the Moon card talks all about things not looking exactly how they are, okay? Seeing through what others would keep hidden. Intuition and development of psychic powers and abilities. Wisdom gained through years of life experience. And waning moon magic as well as protective magic. So if some of you are witchy, you may be doing some of those things. But in a nutshell, this really talks about intuition and illusions, okay? It also represents, like I said, a development of psychic powers. So you've got now two cards talking about psychic abilities. So you might be really coming into your gift if you didn't know you had one. When this card appears, it really reveals that people or situations are not always as they appear, right? The moonlight can be deceptive because what looks, good in the daylight, or I'm sorry, good in the moonlight, in the dark, everything looks just beautiful and shining, right? And like candlelight, you've got this beautiful glow about everything. And then all of a sudden, boom, you're hit with what really is going on when the sun comes up. It's a whole different atmosphere. It's a whole different scenario. So just pay attention to what you really feel, with your gut instinct. Follow your intuition and what you really feel about somebody or some situation versus, what they tell you or what it looks like at the beginning. Okay, things may not be what they seem. And then when you get the Strength card, well, of course, that's all about strength of character. You might be going through that growth period, like we talked about, where it's like, okay, now it's time to kind of be careful and don't do anything that's going to cause you complete chaos, but you definitely are going to be strong in every aspect of what you're doing. I would definitely say it's about your consciousness and awareness. And it's really kind of crazy you got that card when we're talking about these psychic abilities, and then expand my consciousness and my awareness is listed there in that card. Very, very unique. So let's see what chakra, or I'm sorry, not yet. Let's see what the Moon Oracle has to say, right? I want to add to it a little bit with Luna and see what she has to say in an overall aspect of your reading. What more does Spirit want you guys to know? Oh, we got jumpers. We're going to take them. Look at that. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. Okay, on top of your Eight of Pentacles, talking about those creative blocks going away. Very significant. You are definitely on the brick of getting projects done, and you will get there as long as you make the effort. to continue going forward, okay, with whatever that is. This is a general read, so it'll be different for every one of you, but you will know what aspect of your life these all pertain to, or if they do. Not all of it will pertain to you 100%. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Very interesting on top of the moon card. Yeah, really pay attention again to your instincts when it comes to a situation or somebody. Okay, and then last but not least, look at the bigger picture. There you go. That kind of goes well again with that moon card, but you're going to need some strength there. Full moon in Sagittarius. Very significant for you guys, going well together for everything. I do want to pull a chakra card and see what you guys have possibly blocked or need to work on in order to grow. And for that, we are using the Vision of the Soul deck, I believe. I always forget the name of this. Yeah, Vision of the Soul. For once in my life, I get it right. I always forget. I have so many decks. And I'll be getting some new ones coming in soon. So that'll be interesting. All right, let's see what we've got here for you guys. Cutting that deck because this is the small deck of chakra cards only that I pull from the entire deck. It is a 3 deck in one. All right, here we go. Heart chakra, number 4. Yeah, in order to grow, you definitely have to make sure you're aligned in your heart center, right? Because you don't want to be doing something or trying to go somewhere if your heart's not really in it. You're not going to be 100% into your growth. You're not going to really want to move forward if you're blocked or you're hurt or you're not loving yourself, right? So work on the heart center a little bit there and get yourself clear in any situations that matters of the heart. Let's see what your ancestors have to say with some native spirit cards. One card rather, but if one pops out, we will take it, right? So like I said, I pre-shuffle, but I always do a little shuffle extra when we're on the camera just to get them going. All right, let's see what we've got here. Nature spirits. Okay, we got this green theme going on here all of a sudden. All right, I really definitely feel this for you guys because Cancer, I really feel like you guys love the outdoors. I don't know if all of you do. Maybe it's just me, but I know a few Cancers and they definitely love being outside. But this nature spirit card really, your ancestors want you to know that it's about being carefree, okay? Living wildly and magically and free and being open to the wonders of the universe. They'll be flooding into your life soon, and innocence and delight are abounding. All right, happiness is definitely on its way. You know, almost every culture has some type of story when it goes to when we're talking about, you know, nature spirits or whatever, also known as fairies or little people or nature spirits. It depends how you want to call them. You know, from fae. So although some of the fairies act in protection of their wild lands and should be treated with care and respect, most often they bring blessings and delight into their realm. So maybe some of you really connect to the fairy realm or fae, and you know, if this card comes into your reading, it usually is there. Your ancestors want you to welcome the wellspring of joy and magic, and we are now going from winter to spring, and we're going to see that, you know, renewal with our equinox coming in soon. So beneath the surface is this magical, you know, interventions, and they're occurring in your life. So, you know, ancestors really want you to know everything is fine. So just relax, all is well. Okay. Another message from Spirit in a whole saying, yeah, you know, you're on the right path. You're gonna get there. You're definitely growing. All right, so let's pull another card from the Vision of the Soul deck and see what else Spirit wants you to know. What else do we need to know, Cancer, about this growth you're going through? I always love to hear in comments what you feel about the reading, so please feel free to comment. And if you watch this video and cared for it, please subscribe and thumbs up your video, because it does help me to know what you guys enjoy And that way I will continue to do more of those types of readings, okay? Perpetual motion, number 38. Sorry, it's a little blurry there. As usual, my camera hates me. All right. Hopefully it'll get back in focus there in a minute for you guys. But number 38, when you get this one, this really talks about, being on the constant flow of ever expansion, right? Love carries you through everything, and this is definitely about movement, growth, and change when you feel stuck or you need to be shown a different perspective. So it's really kind of crazy that you get that with the growth card. All right. I'm trying to get that back in focus. There we go. If you can kind of see that, it's all about energy, right? Their hands are all over this energy, and they know that they're made up of more than just, you're made up of more than just, skin and hair and bone. Your energy too. And if your energy is telling you to do something, or your gut instinct is telling you to do something, follow that, because that's when you grow, okay? But yeah, you're growing, you're changing, you're evolving every second, and life is ever changing. You can choose to stay stagnant and go against the flow, or you can flow with the universe in these changing times. It's really up to you. So when you're not flowing with the universe well, you will know it, because you'll feel that constant drag, that endless fight, right? But don't mistake challenges for not being in the flow of the universe. At times you're given challenges to push and dig deeper so that you can expand yourself more. So remind yourself that, there's going to be hurdles to jump, but you are growing in the process, because it is teaching you a soul lesson. It is teaching your soul how to grow. Not everything is something bad, okay? It's all about the silver lining and how you choose to look at it and accept it. Okay, so then I just want to pull one final message for you guys from Archangel Michael and your spiritual team, and let's see what they have to say as a final message for you, Cancer. All right. Cut the deck. Look at that. God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it faith and trust in your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Yeah, beautiful message there for you guys at the end, knowing that God has your back, right? Your spiritual team is there guiding you. They're going to help you through everything in the end. So there you have it, Cancer. I thank you for stopping by, and as always, happy connecting.